channel. I'm finally back making videos. I feel like it's been forever since I last filmed or edited or uploaded a video, just because I have literally had studying and exams all throughout last week, and the week before that I had lots of homework. So yeah, it was really full on, and now I'm finally free from exams. But yeah, I'm really happy to be back. I'm super excited for this video. Today I thought I'd do a chatty, chill type of video talking about my Harry Styles concert experience. I thought I'd do one of these videos because I feel like my vlog, like I did mention what I was doing while I was doing it, but I feel like there was still some things like that maybe you guys want to know. It was literally the best night of my life, so talking about it on camera and just thinking about it makes me get goosebumps, literally. Also, I'll link my vlog down below if you want to go check it out. I thought because you guys liked that video, I would do like kind of like a more in-depth experience video and just like some advice maybe and what to expect. And yeah, I drove to see Harry because he did not come to our city. Unfortunately, he was performing in every other state in Australia except for 2, and one of those cities was my city. But that was not stopping me. I was like, oh my god, I need to go to Melbourne. I was like so grateful that my parents let me. Like, not many people get to travel to see their favourite artist. I was like freaking out because I missed out on the first tour he had, and he also didn't come to my city for that tour. So I was so grateful to even get tickets and be able to travel to Melbourne for the second tour. And I feel like, yeah, the second tour was very special, and I'm just so happy I got to experience that. Me and my family, we all went. We kind of made it into like a little like holiday because we thought we might as well while we're going up there. So we drove there on the 20th of April. So that was, the show was on the 24th of April. So we stayed in this hotel in Ballarat for one night. We were driving literally for like 5 hours, so we needed to stop by somewhere. So we stayed in Ballarat for one night, and then we stayed at my cousin's house for 3 nights, and then we finally got to the city and we stayed in an Airbnb. Stayed in the Docklands in Melbourne where the water and the boats are and everything, and it was like such a pretty spot. It was so like modern and cute. There was little cafes. There was literally a Nando's down the road from our Airbnb. My friend who I was going to the show with, her name's Natasha. She was in my vlog a few times. Me and Natasha caught up the day of the show also with my friend Tamara. She also flew to Melbourne as well, and they were staying in a hotel more closer to the venue. So we met up at Starbucks the day of the show, the 24th of April. So we met there that morning at like 10, and we're all like buzzing. Like, I could not believe I could say finally tonight I'm seeing Harry. I was literally counting down from a year. I had like a countdown app on my phone, and I remember seeing it like, oh, 300 days, 200 days. Before we know it, it was like 10 hours to go, and I was like, what the hell? We kind of walked around the city. We kind of went on a little adventure. It was so fun. We literally walked around the city for the whole day. I don't even know why we didn't take like any transport. We literally just walked everywhere. Our plan was to go to the Crown Plaza, or is it the Crown Towers? They're kind of connected. That's where Harry was supposedly staying. He stayed there every other time he's come to Australia. So we went around there. We finally got there. There was like security everywhere, so we couldn't really like get in. We're planning on walking kind of to the doors and having a little look and trying to see if we could kind of go through into the foyer. I just want to say first, we did not want to like invade his privacy. There's been incidents where Harry's been mobbed in elevators in hotels, or people have been knocking on his door. I do not agree with that at all. Like, he is like a human being. Like, treat him with respect. Our plan was to try to catch him before sound check, and I'm not really sure if we did succeed in that because he could have still been in there, but there was like no sign of him. There was just heaps of like families that had stayed there. I think people knew why we were there, and we just looked really suspicious. Saw a few other fans sitting at the front of the hotel as well. We walked right around. I could not believe how big the Crown hotels are. Like, there was the towers, there was a casino, and there was like the normal hotel. It probably took us like 10 minutes to walk around, I swear. Like he could be in any of these cars literally driving past us, because it was that way and we're walking that way, and we're like, he could literally just be on the road right now. I was trying not to make eye contact with any of the security guards because I feel like they were like eyeing us down. So I was like, I cannot like look at them and look really like suspicious, or then they'll literally come up to us and question us. We finally got to the Hisense Arena. That day they were selling merch early. I suggest if you're going to see Harry and the merch booth says it's going to open early before the show, I would definitely recommend go there. Literally, my credit card was crying. I've already spoken about all the merch and the sizing and prices, so I'll leave that video down below. We didn't want to get too tired out before the show, so we met our parents at the railway station and then we just went straight home. Then we had about 3 to 4 hours before the show actually was. I was on the phone to Natasha like, oh my god, it's night, can you believe it? And we're just like messaging each other, and it was crazy. I was stressing so much even though I had like lots of time to get ready, and our seats were reserved anyway. We weren't in mosh, so we didn't have to really be there early. If you guys are in mosh for Harry, I would definitely suggest get there at least like 6 hours before the show. But because we had reserved seating, we got there about 2 hours before the show started. Not before Harry came on, before like we were allowed into the venue. Oh my god, the trams to the Hisense Arena were packed, and they were even more packed because that night a big footy game was on, and yeah, that was really great timing because that was all footy people and then there was like us Harry people, and you could like tell apart who was who. Obviously I had to squish against the side of the tram, like literally there was this little like arched bit that you're meant to like kind of sit back on. My back was like arched back so much and I had to sit there the whole like 50 minutes of the ride. When we first got in there, we like found it so hard to find our seats because when you look at the map it's like yeah I'm there. When you get there it's like, where am I? And there was so many people trying to figure out where to go. There was obviously people helping. We made heaps of friends, like everyone is super nice there. One of my friends I actually sold the ticket to, so she had a different area by herself, and then me and my friend Natasha, we were in a different area again. We finally got there, and then some other people came and they were like, I think our seats are here, and we're like, oh my god. So we got the wrong seats. We're actually like the row behind, which was all good, like all good. I think we got it mixed up with like lettering. I always suggest this to people: if you're going to go to concerts, meet heaps of people, especially if you're going to be in the line for ages for like mosh or something. You want to talk to someone, you want to make friends, because obviously you have the same love for the same person. Harry / One Direction fans are literally the nicest people ever. Oh my god, the moment I was waiting for, Olivia. If you guys don't already know, Olivia is a song on One Direction's Made in the AM album from 2015. It's just an amazing song. It's literally our new chant. It's our new fandom's like special song. Everyone screamed the lyrics as soon as it came on. Everyone in the mosh was going crazy. Everyone over there was going crazy. For some reason, our little section, like everyone was just like singing along in their chairs. And I'm like, no, I'm sitting up. Insert a video here if I end up remembering. It was just like such a great atmosphere. Like, everyone was like chatting, there was smiles everywhere. It was just such a good like vibe. You just knew everyone was there for the same reason as you. Obviously, like that might sound cliche, but where we sat, it was a really good seat. Like from the map, it looked like we were going to be really high and sort of far away. And when we got there, I was like, oh my god, Natasha and I freaked out.
Must be.
There was no section in front of us where we were, which was like the best part about it, because there wasn't like other heads to look over. It was just like our section and then all like the sound system stuff and everything, and then it was just the stage right there, and we could see behind the stage, so where like Harry would enter, and also the stage obviously from side view. But he, like during the show, he went over to our side heaps and heaps of times. He gave us so much attention. I swear, he literally looked me in the eyes. He waved and then I kept waving and then he waved again, and like I literally lose my shite, but I'll insert the videos here. See like the front screen, but we could see him right in front of us on his side profile with a beautiful jawline in real life. I was freaking out because I was like, when he's gonna come on, like we're gonna probably be able to see him walking to the stage. After the preachers, there was about an hour until Harry came on, and I kept looking over that door because I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna come out of the door. And every single time like a security guard or like a group of people came out of that door, you can only see their silhouettes really, but every time that happened I freaked out. He's like, I kept thinking, oh my god, it's Harry, and I'd like kind of scream and everyone in our section would scream, and then everyone in the other sections would scream because they would see us screaming and think, oh my god, Harry's right there. We didn't see him coming on the stage because I think he took a different door on the other side so that other section could see him. Everyone was so lovely, like literally towards the end of the show when Kiwi came on, that's like the ending song. Oh my god, it was so wild. Like, everyone went crazy. It was the best song throughout the whole night. It was just amazing. And that and If I Could Fly, because If I Could Fly, he walked to B stage, like the second stage, through the catwalk. If I Could Fly is another One Direction song, and it was just such an amazing song, and it literally made me tear up. Like, it's so special.
It's so beautiful. Oh my god, a guitar.
If I could fly, you could ride back to you. Think I'll find your eyes only show me my heart when you're lonely. Where do you are?
And yeah, back to Kiwi. I keep getting sidetracked about all these different things. The little section where the seats stopped, the little section obviously where you could walk to your seats, and there was a barricade or like fence sort of thing in front of all of it. A few people started kind of crowding up towards that area and kind of moving forward, and I was like, I don't know if I should. Like, my friends and I were kind of hesitating. We were like, I don't know, like, is it gonna be any better? Like, are we better just staying here? There was kind of like a tiny break, and then Kiwi started and we just sprinted to the front of that area. It was literally the best decision of the night. Like, these two girls, they let us go in front of them, and I was like, are you sure? Like, I'm really tall, like, are you sure you want to be standing behind me? She's like, no, it's fine, you go there, you go there. I've been here the whole like night. And I'm like, oh my god, I love you. I'll insert a video here of us going crazy. I had no idea I was capable of that. How didn't I lose my voice? Like, he went crazy, went up to our side, and I can't believe how close we were to him. Like, it literally, I was shaking. I was like, oh my god. And my voice in some of those videos, it sounds like my voice has just given up. I was surprised I didn't lose my voice during that song. Gets me up on my you don't know you're beautiful. You saw what I could see. You understand why I want you so desperately. Right now I'm looking at you and I can't believe you don't know. You don't know you're beautiful. Hi guys, so it's a lot later now. I didn't have enough space to do an outro, and I also had to quickly head out, and it's like 6 PM right now, so sorry about that. But yeah, I just wanted to say I had the best time ever in Melbourne. Harry was amazing. It's a night I'll never forget, and like a whole trip I'll never forget. He is literally the most genuine, humble, amazing, talented person ever. I love him so much, and I'm so grateful I got to spend such a special night with him. Hopefully you guys like this sort of chatty sit down video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and also subscribe down below if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching if you've made it to this point, and I'll see you in the next video.
Love Olivia.